Hey everybody, it's Corey's Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing another Nikon lens. This one's going to be the 55-200 for the DX. Let's go ahead and open this up. Gotta love Nikon boxes. The old classy gold. Alright, so it looks like it comes with a hood and all the fluff. Let's go ahead and take it out of the bags. I literally just got this. This is used but in new condition, so you gotta love that. I got this off Craigslist for a friend. I told him he should probably step up to this lens because he needed a zoom, and I said start out on the cheap until you learn everything that you need to. Can't get much cheaper than this. Picked this up for $125. So this is the 55-200. It's got the VR. It's going to be f4 to 5.6. That's not too bad for a big zoom like this. f4 at 55 and at 200 it's going to be 5.6. So, as you can see, it extends out quite a bit. It's very, very light for a lens of this zoom range. It's mostly made of plastic, but you know, it's an amateur lens. Got the lens cap, front element there. So definitely want, on a zoom lens, you definitely want your VR, vibration reduction, because when you're zoomed out to say 200 millimeters, that's pretty far out there. You're gonna get some handshake. This is gonna help combat that so you don't have any blur in your photos. So I definitely go for that. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Oh, we got a hood here, and it's nothing exciting, but throw it on. Personally, with every lens I have, I always use a hood. I don't like using filters. It's just one more piece of glass that the light's got to go through. So if you want protection from banging your lens around, I just use this, because if you ever beat this till it breaks, it's just a piece of plastic. You can go find a replacement real easy. And plus it does its job of getting straight light in. If you're shooting almost into the sun and you don't have this on, you're going to get all the extra light that could be, you know, coming in from all the angles. This helps block all that, so always throw your hoods on. That's just a tip. It definitely works for me, and I like it. So you got your basic standard buttons. You can go from automatic to manual focusing. So that's nice. That's this little ring right here. Not a huge ring, so you might have to be searching for that. Kind of cheap feeling, but you know, it'll work. Throw it in auto and it locks. Yep, okay. So you got your VR on and off. If you're doing some tripod photography, you got it on a tripod, go ahead and turn it off, just because it could activate itself and start giving you some blur, and you might not be able to figure that out. So if you're ever doing photography on a tripod, go ahead and throw your VR off. It might save you a headache or surprise later when you go back and look at your photos and some of them are a little bit jitter and you can't figure out why. Let's go ahead and throw this on a camera. Alright, I got my 3100 here. It's actually a friend of mine. This is the same friend that had me review his camera. I went and, you know, got this lens for him. You know, he's going to go out and check it out. I'm sure he's going to be very happy with it. So even on a small camera like this, it remains very light. Let's go ahead and see how the autofocusing is. You can't really see it because it doesn't have a measurement window, but you can hear it. Alright, so that's actually pretty quick. Go ahead and zoom it out to 200. Obviously I'm leaving the lens cap so it goes through the entire focal range. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. We'll go ahead and focus on some distance. I'm just looking out the window, so I'm looking at houses far away, and we'll see how fast it tracks. So not too bad. I mean, it's not zooming very far, but it's pretty quick. It's finding it, and all in all, I think it's going to be a good performer. It's actually got a nice rubberized grip, and it's got a big grip here for zooming. I don't know why they couldn't just you know, half that up and put a little bit more on the focusing ring. Obviously this is an amateur lens, so you're not going to be manual focusing a lot, but this is kind of hard to grab onto. All in all, it's going to do the trick. Definitely pick one up used. These are about 200, 250 for the VR if you get them brand new, which is overpriced in my opinion because you know, this cheap plastic. Resolution wise, these are pretty good. If you were going to get one, you know, you can find these all day long, because I think this one actually came in a kit lens and a couple different cameras, and you can find them used for a heck of a lot cheaper than you can new, probably less than half price. Personally, I mean, I picked this one up on Craigslist for $125. That's a pretty good deal. I think brand new, I looked them up, they're about $250. It really wouldn't be worth that, except for, you know, it comes with a good Nikon warranty of 5 years, but within 5 years, you're probably going to be upgrading out of this lens anyway. So if you actually have to, I guess I'd recommend it new. If you're going to go new though, I'd probably go, there's a better version of this. It's the 55 to 300. It's a bit more money. It's maybe like 75 bucks more than this one new, but you're going to get extra zoom range. If you just want a telephoto zoom lens, just go for this one. Pick it up used. They're all over the place, even on eBay. And just, you know, take your chances. Just do your research. Make sure you don't get something that's somebody else's junk. But this will do the trick, you know, 55 to 200 is a good range for telephoto zoom. Definitely do a lot of learning on this, and don't upgrade until you have to, and then upgrade to something a little bit more faster, maybe like a 2.8 lens. 4 to 5.6 is not too bad. This actually has an ED element. From what I understand, I did a little research, and this actually has really good resolution figures. Good contrast, stuff like that. It's got a little bit of distortion, but you can fix that in post-processing, unless you're doing like architecture type shots. You're never going to notice that kind of stuff. Plus, just the basic, you know, how light it's, you know, and small it is. It's going to be very versatile. It's going to be great for taking photos of your kid at like football games or sporting events, or even with the VR, you could probably even get away with doing some swimming, as long as they're not going too fast, because you want to keep your shutter speed up. But it'd also be nice for going to the zoo and getting some good shots of the animals that are pretty far away, because it goes all the way up to 200. And since it's a DX, it's going to be, you know, zooming in quite a bit with the crop factor on those cameras. So I actually recommend this lens. Go out and make sure you can find yourself a bargain. Give it the old shakedown and use the heck out of it. And then when you're done, do the same thing and pass it on to the next. So that's all I got for this review. Go ahead and subscribe if you like my videos. If you have any questions about this particular product, I'll try to answer them as best I can. CoreyReviews@gmail.com, and we'll see you.